I'm needing someone to talk to. That's what I'm wanting. Someone that knows me and can hold me. Listen to me and allow me to have my feelings. Someone I know that loves me and won't judge me. I didn't let myself go dancing last night because I thought I was tired and I thought I had gotten enough intimacy from my client, and it was way more intimacy than I expected. And I was kind of surprised and full. And then the moment when he left, I felt alone and kind of lonely and left. And I could have just gone out, but then this wave of tiredness hit me. And instead of resting, I distracted myself and got on the computer and started reading email and followed a link all the way to something that seemed really exciting, a new therapy of trauma release that just moves through the body, and I got excited about that, but part of me was just like tuning out. Hyper-focusing on this is my solution, this is something, this is something, this is something, and not just being with me and my feelings. I don't know, I'm sad. I had this very intimate dance with Ellie in the water where I let myself kind of imagine like being in love with her and just not sexual, but just this very deep heart intimacy, and I could feel her receiving it. And I'm not sure how to reconcile having that depth of feelings with people and then just stepping away. With Ellie, I cracked her head against the pool edge. That was something else. That was, I don't know. Kind of, Lisa was there, and I wanted Lisa to see the beauty of this kind of depth, but I was also a little bit self-conscious and not quite dropped in. I'm not sure, just I wasn't reading the energy right. And Ellie was unsure about whether it was okay to have Lisa watch or something. There was something in there that was a little separating. And I remember grabbing Ellie's head and we were dancing like this, and I was just like, oh, I just wanted to swoosh her off. And as I did that with my eyes closed, bam, her head hit the edge of the pool, and then it was shock and I've seen her get injured so many times. And I didn't want my own judge to criticize me and throw me into shame, but I did feel responsible, and I gave her a lot of healing energy, which she took in really well, but then I had to leave. She had Lisa, she had the client, and I missed going to my next event, and I didn't go dancing, and I came home. At least I talked to River a little bit, and I didn't just go nuts Thursday night. I don't remember what I did. I had an okay night. And then the whole long day with River took all day for him to get here and get the water filter put in, and I did okay all day, pretty balanced, reading this book on soul without shame. But we finished with this talk that was difficult about what our relationship was or is or isn't, and his dog, and how the way he shows up, it's really hard for me because he doesn't take responsibility for his disability, and then it ends up being a burden to me in a way that is needless, and just makes me not want to take that extra time with him. And then my client came right in, and I thought he was Asperger. I still think he might be, but he was so wonderful. And I felt so much compassion for him, and what I thought was very safe, in that he was going to be really Aspergery, and it turned out he moved with me really well, and we had this very connected, wonderful dance to the point where I was really satisfied. And then that ended up rushing and finishing because we were out of time, and I didn't think to negotiate for more time. He wasn't sure if he was going dancing afterwards. I was trying to keep the line of professionalism. But he also asked some questions, and so I was trying to teach a little bit more right at the end to give him what he needed. And when he left, I just felt kind of abandoned. I don't know, I just felt so alone. And I guess I wasn't sure I hadn't committed to go dancing. And so I sat with that energy, and it just dropped me. And in the meantime, I committed to do something tonight at 8 o'clock that isn't really what I want to do, but it's good money. And I didn't answer Jewel, who is I'm mentoring him. But that relationship got confusing. And some email exchange, and I wasn't really sure how to answer that. That felt like it was breaking my heart also. So I think, I don't know what to do with that. I reread his email this morning, and it's actually more more welcoming, I guess, than how I had read it when I first read it. And now I'm here today, Saturday, and I stayed up till 3 in the morning watching BBC, Masterpiece Theater, all this romance. And so I'm kind of just wish I was more sure and wish I was more something else than what I am. Wish I could just cry in somebody's arms and lap. I consider myself an elder in the community and somebody who has some space holding for other people, and now I have some people offering that to me. Cater's been really sweet, and I'm really appreciative of what she's offering, and it's going to be in October, and what am I going to do with the month of September? And I was going to go to Petaluma, or actually to Sebastopol, to check out this community, and I spent this really long time listening to Chris about the craziness, the legal craziness that's going on with that community. So then I decided maybe I shouldn't go, and then I got this job offer, and that was a good excuse, but I didn't really call. I was waiting for the day to open up to me, and the way it did worked, except I just feel like I'm overwhelmed. I guess I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot going on, and a lot of it is just not knowing. It's in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm in the process. And life is process, so. My body's doing a little better, but then I binged again last night. Yamana. It's like, can I be consistent? Yeah. It's not my strongest suit. Consistent. Consistently present to me. I don't know, consistent. It's tricky when I forget who I am and I think I need something outside myself to make me okay or to complete me. It's very disconcerting to feel that way. It's very unbalancing and destabilizing, I guess, you know? When everything out there changes, the only stable thing is me. That's me. I have me. That's the consistency. And when I fail to hold presence for me, then I'm not consistent and I'm not stable and I'm just confused. I don't have any answers. I don't really know what my life is. Full confession. I thought the other day that kind of my goal in this life, based on my childhood of real disconnection or unconnection, was to really be a good friend. Is to really be a good friend. And I guess that means being a good friend here to me. And sometimes that means reaching out for some listening or some cuddling. Maybe it means being vulnerable when I'm really confused. And maybe it's okay to be confused with the person I'm confused with and let them see that. That scares me. And I'm negotiating this time with Jewel, which I think could be quite powerful, but I have to stay firmly seated in my own ship to do it. If I just bail or go after his ship, it's not going to work. So even though I don't know, it's not powerful at all to come from that place like that. I just feels unpowerful. It's not just vulnerable, it just feels like disconnected, like I'm not knowing who I am, who I really am. Who I really am, no matter what encounters I have, no matter what thoughts, and no matter what ideas or images, imaginings I have, my image. I'm okay at the core. I'm lovable, strong, clear, consistent, loving, peaceful, and content, and enough. That's the place that feels consistent and strong and quiet. Just acceptance, just isness. It's kind of contentless and just a sense of rest and ease, I guess. I don't even know how to describe this place. It's just so sweet and so so loving, so quiet. It's from this place that I offer healing, because I'm whole. A whole man. What I told Jewel. A whole person. It's just a whole universe.